Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Bikinis, board shorts, sunshine, suntans. When I got my first job as a lifeguard at the age of 15, I thought, this is, glamorous. Just lounge by the pool all summer long and soak in the sunshine, right? So after 7 years of this, various pools, I'd worked up enough experience to be hired as the borough pool manager. Now, as we all know from Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, not the Andrew Garfield one, with great power comes great responsibility. And so it was with pool manager. I had a staff of about a dozen lifeguards, maybe 6 concession stand attendants and front desk people. I had to order the food and keep the pool clean and monitor the chemicals and schedule the guards and on and on and on. Great power, great responsibility. So as many of you know, it's summertime. You've probably been to the pool. Have you guys been to the pool yet this summer? So no one has been to the pool yet? Okay. Well, if you've ever been to a swimming pool in the summer, most of them run on whistle systems. So it's kind of, the single whistle, beep, no running on deck, no dunking, no, kind of the standard disciplinary call. Then the triple whistle, which is the most dramatic. The triple whistle, 3 in a row, that means the guard is going into the pool for rescue. The other guards have to be alert, cover the water. Manager needs to come out to support the rescue. But what I came to dread most was actually the double whistle. Even though the triple whistle was most dramatic, the double whistle I dreaded most because the double whistle was the non-emergency call for the manager. So what this means is that there's something I had to do afterwards. So the guard would call me over, and if it wasn't some sort of kind of pretentious preening thing, like, can you bring me water? Can you bring me more sunscreen? Something like that. Then it was something I had to take care of, like, oh, there's a fight back there, on the playground area, or oh, there's a maintenance issue, or and I came to recognize one particular double whistle where usually the guard could not tell me this. They would hand it over to the little kid who was usually standing next to the guard stand. So I'd get the double whistle. They'd come over and say, he or she has something they want to tell you. I say, okay, I know what's going on. And the kid would look up at me kind of with this weird grin and say, I found poop in the pool. Okay, great. So this is what we call a fecal incident, or a fecal for short. Where's Robert? Interesting timing, okay? So a fecal incident, or fecal. So there's a protocol for this. Of course, fecal matter can have some nasty stuff in it, E. coli, some things that make you sick. This is what the chlorine's for. So you're actually supposed to kick everybody out of the water, scoop out the visible matter, crank up the chlorine for an hour, and then let it come back down to a safe level, and then you're pretty safe. But usually, truth be told, folks, usually it was just kind of a little turd or some baby poop or something. So we just kind of scoop it out, dump a little granular in. Ignorance is bliss. No one was the wiser. One particular day, however, this happened to be probably the hottest day in July, which means for our particular pool, about 300 to 400 swimmers were there. I get the double whistle. This time there's 2 kids standing next to the stand, and I come over. We found poop in the pool, and they point. This time, it's a 6-inch long brown floater. Folks, there's nothing I can do except execute the protocol, so my mind's spinning. I'm going to have to scoop this turd out. I'm going to the front desk to get the skimmer, the leaf skimmer, to scoop the turd out of the pool and get the front desk person to make everybody out of the water, 300 people out of the water as I scoop this turd out of the pool. And as I'm walking back to the desk, I'm getting more double whistles. As I look over my shoulder, what now? Who's calling me as I have to scoop this turd out of the pool? The guards from the other stands in this giant multi-shaped pool are pointing and mouthing, there's more over here. If I would reconstruct this, which I didn't, it was probably 12 inches to 16 inches of fecal matter. This was either a coordinated attack or it was someone who had saved up for a long, long time to deposit it in a swimming pool. This was 30 yards apart. There were floaters. I don't understand this. So the only thing I can do, the front desk person, signals for everybody, same way we do when there's lightning, everybody out of the pool, there's been an incident. So 300 people stand on the deck watching me as I grab the skimmer, and of course by this time they had floated out into the middle of the pool, so I actually had to detach it from the pole and get into the water because for some reason, I don't know if this is a health regulation or what, but for some reason, there had been my boss, who was, worked at the borough hall, told me that summer, none of the guards can touch the poop. Only the manager can scoop it out. So not only are the 300, 400 swimmers in the grass, so is my staff is standing there watching me as I scoop turds out onto the side into trash bags. So everybody's got kind of this somewhere between amusement and disgust. But there are 2 things that still puzzle me about this incident. As I'm going through scooping out these turds and everybody's watching me, there are people asking me, these aren't just kids, they're asking me, when can we get back in? you know, I don't know. It's going to be a while, okay? The second thing is, as all these folks are looking at me, I'm scanning the crowd wondering, where's the culprit? Who could have done this? Did they hightail it out of there? Robert, where were you that day, by the way? Did they hightail it out of there, or are they standing there giggling or saying, oh, it wasn't me, it wasn't me? You know, who could have possibly done this? So, truth be told, you know, when you're in a position of that kind of power and responsibility, you get to know the inside scoop. And the inside scoop at the pool, people, is that people poop in the pool, and somebody's got to scoop it out. Yes, we've got bikinis, board shorts, sunshine, suntans, and shit. And when people shit in the pool, somebody's got to scoop it out. It's not glamorous, but it is my job. Thank you. Thanks, guys.